Hey there, and thank you for joining me. I am very excited to be making this video, even though I will tell you now it has been raining and even storming, which I think the storm is over, but the rain may be continuing, so you might hear some of that, and probably even the air conditioner because it's hot in here, and so I have that on. So let me get that out of the way right now. But that's okay because I don't mind it. And I think some of you out there probably don't mind it either. But I wanted to make this video to say I'm very happy and I'm very excited that I have some new subscribers. All in thanks to Jibby and Sean from Jibby ASMR. My last video that I did, I was describing something and I held up this card and I was talking about it and I said, well, there's a reason for this, and I didn't say what it was. I said, well, I'll tell you about it later if it pans out. Well, thank goodness it panned out. I had used this in a 1-minute video clip of me talking about my channel for Jibby ASMR. She did what she called a speed dating video, which wasn't really about dating, but it was about ASMR artists, and you know, it's basically a bunch of ASMR artists submitted a 1-minute video to be in one long video that she created, or that Sean, her editor, put together to put ASMR artists out there that, you know, aren't really that known. The majority of them, a lot of them, you know, really haven't, their channel hasn't grown like mine. You know, it's like I've had my channel now for almost 3 years, believe it or not. Almost 3 years, and it's been slow going, and I think I mentioned it in another video that I did, that I had actually stopped making videos for a while because I had been making them, I was doing things on this channel, and I got very discouraged because it just wasn't really going anywhere, and I thought, you know, maybe I'm not any good at this, or, you know, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. You know, all these different things went through my head, so I stopped making videos for a while, and I've recently come back and started again, but again, still slow going because, you know, it's really difficult to get your channel noticed out there, and it can take a while. So I was really excited when I saw that Jibby was doing this thing, and she's like, you know, you have till this date, and, you know, submit 1-minute video, and, you know, if you get chosen, you'll be put into this one big long video with all these other people, so that, you know, people can see you and learn about your channel. So some of you that are here are probably some of those people, and so thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, honestly, if I get emotional, I'm sorry. I do tend to do that sometimes, especially when I'm really happy about something. And I'm very happy about this because ever since I submitted my video, I've been like just every day going, oh please, you know, please pick me to be in this video. And I never got any kind of email confirmation or anything. I kept checking to see if I would, but I figured I probably wouldn't, because I had seen a couple of days ago she had done a post on YouTube to say, hey, you know, the video is going to be coming out tomorrow or whatever, and so I was like, oh my God. So then I couldn't sleep the night before because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't know if I was going to make it in, and so, and when I saw that I had, I was just beyond excited. I was so excited. And so I don't mean to keep going on and on about this, but it's really, it's huge. This is huge for me because, I mean, Jibby, she's got 2.64 million subscribers, people. Okay, let your head wrap around that for a little bit. Million. Okay, so yeah, to be in a video that she's putting on her channel is like huge. So this video is kind of a thank you, Jibby, and thank you, Sean, for allowing me to be a part of this and for helping me to get out there a little more. I have gained a few subscribers, thank goodness. I'm hoping that I'll continue to get more because this is something I really do want to do. And that's why I came back, because it really is something that that means a lot to me. And so anyway, about me, just so that you know about me, I am 52 years old. I'll be 53 this year. I have been experiencing ASMR my entire life. Didn't know what that was or anything until just recently, a few years ago, when I came across it on YouTube. One night I was having a lot of trouble sleeping, and I thought, you know, it'd be really nice to hear some soft-spoken voices, because that's something that always appealed to me. It was always like very calming and soothing. So I, you know, just typed in soft-spoken voices. Didn't think I'd actually find anything. And then to my shock and surprise, all these videos came up, you know, that was, you know, about these soft-spoken voices. I was like, oh my gosh. And that the first person's video that I actually watched was Emma on Whispers Red. So she was the very first ASMR video that I ever watched, because one of her videos came right up at the top, and she looked like a really sweet person, and she had this very kind face, and you know, her picture and everything, and it said, I don't even remember what the video was, but it was something where it was soft-spoken. And I watched that video and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is like, I couldn't even believe it. And I didn't know what in the world ASMR was. I had no clue. So I had to like Google it to find out what it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been experiencing this my entire life, and I didn't know there was a name for it. So I was pretty excited, to say the least, that, you know, I actually, you know, found this. And then I started watching video after video and just was like obsessed with it. And I have been ever since. So, and so that's why I had started a channel of my own, because I was like, God, this is something I really love. I'm very passionate about, because it's something that I've always experienced and, you know, and do. I mean, I actually do some of these things, you know, all the time and stuff, you know, tapping on things. And I mean, a lot of the ASMR triggers are things that I've actually done in situations to calm myself down, you know, where like I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, doing little things like this because I'm nervous or something, you know, fidgety and whatever. And so it's like I try to do things that naturally calm me down. And so that's what I did. So, but it's taken me a while to figure out like what kind of videos that I actually do or want to do, because when I did it before, part of the reason why I kind of stopped doing it was that I was finding that some of the videos I was doing, even though I wanted to do them, I found to be a little more frustrating than enjoyable. And I thought, wait a minute, you know, this isn't supposed to be frustrating. This is supposed to be relaxing and calming and something that makes me happy. And so I had to kind of like reassess things. And, you know, I'll be honest with you. The things that I really like to do is this right here. I really like to just sit and talk about whatever I feel like talking about and just, you know, connecting with you. That's what I really enjoyed the most. Now, I'm not saying that that's the only thing I'm going to do on my channel, because I do other things as well. I mean, I do role play videos, and I do, you know, some videos where it's, you know, tapping and, you know, different trigger sounds and whatever. But I'm not real big on trying to set up a bunch of stuff and stage a big setting, you know, to do certain things where the camera's just, you know, focused on this one thing. Because, and the reason I know this is a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to make a video that I was really excited about making. And I mean, I'd been looking forward to it. I'd ordered something that I needed for the video, was waiting, finally got here. And I mean, I talked about this in my last video that I did take after take after take of this thing and made the video twice all the way through. And when I went back and listened both times, I'm like, I don't like this. This sucks. I was not happy with it at all. So that's why I've not posted the video, because I don't like them and I want to redo them. And they were that, it was that kind of video where I was trying to set up the camera to just film on some, you know, one specific thing, and trying to get the lighting, and nothing was working. And it was like, this isn't what I want to do. And there are so many ASM artists out there that do that already, you know, and so there's plenty of options for that if that's what you're wanting to watch. You know, I already know that. You know, it's like, I don't have to do that when there's plenty of other people that are. If a situation arises where I'm able to do something like that and it's not some big ordeal and I can still enjoy myself, then I'll do it. But for the most part, I think I would rather just do this type of thing and role play videos, something where I'm interacting with you more so than just my hands and objects, if that makes sense, which I hope it will. And I hope that doesn't run people off, but you know, I mean, I'd rather be honest about it, that I just, it's like I can do those and I might do those at some point, but the way that my setup is, it's just not very conducive. It really isn't. I don't really have the proper equipment at this point. Maybe someday I will, which, you know, who knows, if, you know, I can afford it at some point. I might be able to get better equipment that's, you know, works better for this. But the kind of camera I have and everything, just, you know, I'm thankful I have my microphone. I have my Blue Yeti microphone, which took me a long time to get, but I finally got that at least. But yeah, I'm not using a cell phone and I'm not using a laptop or anything to do these videos. I mean, I'm using my computer, which is back there. And so I have like cables and cords that are, you know, like run this way, just to have it set up this way. So yeah, it's just a little complicated to try to set things up, you know, to do certain types of videos. And I think I've just come to the realization that this is just more my style. You know, I just like hanging out and chatting and talking about things, and, you know, being able to do other stuff at the same time, you know, like, you know, because I can do this while we talk. This is my mosquito cleaning. It comes like this. There's more, but anyway, it comes like this. But I love cardboard sounds. Might be able to hear that traffic and stuff too. Oh yeah, and I live in Thailand. For anybody new here that's never seen my videos that would know this already, I live in Thailand. No, I am not Thai, which I think is obvious. But Now, I'm an American that lives in Thailand currently, and I don't live in the quietest place, but like I have said, that's a gecko, if that got picked up. Like I have said in previous videos, I think people can experience ASMR even in situations that are not perfectly silent. Because unlike Emma of Whispers Red, I don't have a tingle shed that's soundproof. But I think that's okay, you know, I really do. I think it's perfectly fine. And I bought this the other day. I thought I'd show this to you. I went to one of these little places that I call thrift stores because they sell really cheap stuff. Actually, this is more like a dollar store. This is less than $1. I thought that was funny. It's a towel. I love the little, you know, person that they have inside here. I haven't even taken it out of this package yet because I thought I'd just use it here in the video. But I thought, yeah, that's kind of handy because I have like a really big towel. So when I get out of the shower, if I've washed my hair, I want to put my hair up in a towel. My towel is just so big. It always wants to fall off my head. So, I think that's funny. Hello, madam. Lovely towel on your head. But it has cardboard. You might find that I do use cardboard a lot in my videos because I like that cardboard sound. But I'm going to take this off here so that I can actually see it. I hope it'll even fit. A lot of the things here in Thailand are made very small. So, that's what she really looks like. So anyway, let's see here. I'm not going to put it on. It's probably too small. I guess I did put it on. It's like, it looks more like a little hat, like a little beanie. Yeah, this may not work like I had hoped it would. It is rather small, but I guess I can't really expect a whole lot for less than $1. So, put it on my microphone. See if that helps with some of that background noises. Anyway, that's that. I'm sure I can find a use for this if it doesn't work on my head. So, but yeah, it's been raining a lot tonight, and so that's why I decided, you know what, I'm just going to make this video anyway. I was going to do it earlier, but it was raining so hard, and it was so loud. And then the thunder was really loud, and the computer kept like kind of blipping, and I thought, ooh, you know, I don't know if that's a good idea. Because I thought it'd be kind of cool to, you know, do a video with rain and stuff in the background, but it just was like insane. So I decided to skip it. Scooters. most people ride scooters here in Thailand, and so we hear those a lot going up and down the street. I personally do not ride them. I'm scared of them. I have tried. I ride a bicycle. I absolutely love to ride a bike, but it has been a while since I've ridden one. A couple of months. I have one that I love very much, but I have not been riding it for various reasons. One has been because of the stuff going on in the world. It's just been too depressing to go out and see faceless people. So, I haven't been riding. But I'm hoping to get back on the bike very soon and start riding again. I'm not sure if that picked up the traffic noise. I find this very relaxing though. You know, I hear the crickets and toads and different things out there that, you know, and especially after it rains like this, we get a lot of nature noise. And I find that relaxing, peaceful. So I want to again thank you all for being here, and I do hope that you will continue to come back and watch my videos. So if you have not yet subscribed, if you're just here just sort of checking things out, please subscribe to my channel, and click the little notification bell so that you are notified when I do come out with a new video, which I'm hoping is going to be more often. I'm going to try to make more videos more frequently. Now that I've just resigned myself to the fact that, you know what, I don't live in the most quiet place in the world, but I can't let that stop me, because that's what I've kind of done in the past, is sort of let noise and stuff prevent me from making a video. I'm not going to do that anymore. So I'm going to make a video if I want to make one, and if there's some background noise, then there's just going to be background noise. So because I think there's still going to be people that'll watch them anyway. So I hope all of you will have a good day or good night wherever you are, and happy tingles, everybody.